Having a construction department in Czech is, first of all, it's an anomaly in the sense that we're one of the few companies in Toronto and Canada that actually has created a safety net for ourselves. Lanterra has this wealth of and a very deep construction department, and the people that run it are superb. It's just a value-add asset, and it allows us to control our destiny, because when we're selling condominiums up front, usually the delivery time can be 4 years, 5 years out.
In Lanterra, we have just over 200 people, the majority of which work in construction. The other great thing about having internal construction is, from a design perspective, when we first buy the land and we're looking at the architecture and sort of the original concept and interior design and such, we're able to have the construction staff part of the meetings, part of the decision-making process. So we know, what works. We know the types of materials that are best in this climate. Definitely without the construction team, we would be flying somewhat blind with respect to design and architecture. So one of the most exciting projects we have going is at the corner of Bathurst and Glencairn, and that is the Glen Hill project. One of the reasons we're excited about it is, first of all, it's a very complex mixed-use site. So it has retail, it has a hotel, it has an event center, and then it has a series of about 125 luxurious condominiums, some upwards of 5,000 square feet. 50 Scholars is our Bay and Scholard project. It's the Norman Foster design building. Again, about 125 units, units upwards of almost 7,000 feet, and again, fully custom.
And we're on the site of 50 Scholars. As you can see, we're standing on the roof of the parkade. So over the next several months, you're gonna see that we'll be able to pour a floor every week to 2 weeks. So this thing is gonna now fly that we're out of the ground.
Notting Hill right now is going through mass excavation completion. They're about a month away from finishing. And once they finish, that allows us to put up the tower crane, and that starts the concrete formwork schedule.
I'm here today to show you Artist Alley, which is located at 234 Simcoe Street. Artist Alley is a 3-tower project actively under construction. Right now, Tower B, we just topped off, so that is now at its finished height. And we've started installing windows as of today. Tower C has another 15 stories to go to reach the top, and that'll happen by the end of this year. And both Tower A and B are connected. They're all residential towers. And then finally we have Tower C, and what makes Tower C exciting is it's also a residential tower, which will be topped off by the end of this year. But we also have 5 floors of office commercial space. We're up on the 5th floor of Artist Alley. This is one of the office floors. So we have the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th floor dedicated to office. It's going to be condominiumized. We're launching it as of this event on March 30th. What a spectacular location to have a dedicated office.
31 Parliament. We've been working very closely with Metrolinx. As everyone knows, we're building a 41-story tower right up against the rail corridor, which is extraordinarily complex from an engineering perspective. So in working with them, we have started now the piling operation. So we are basically drilling and installing caissons around the entire perimeter of the site. Once that's completed in the next, hopefully in the next few weeks, then we'll start to see bulk excavation occur.
Welcome to Lanterra's 501 Young project called Tea House. What we see in the background here and what we're standing beside is actually the TTC's subway tunnel on the Young line between Wellesley and College Station. Our 2 towers sit directly on top of the tunnel, and our structural load is transferred on each side. And the load of the entire complex, a 50-story tower on the south and a 28-story tower on the north, are all transferred via these beams to these columns down to bedrock. So this is a big portion of the 501 project's intrigue.
Rodeo Drive started occupancy December 2022. It's 2 towers. We're going to be about a month away from finishing occupancy in the 1st tower, and then we're going to be starting occupancy in the 2nd tower.
So my name is Amber Pickerskill, And as Senior Director here at Lanterra Developments, one of my roles is overseeing the Customer Operations Department. Well, it's a pretty comprehensive role. One of the main, or the beginning functions rather, is to oversee the PDI department. So the PDI department is staff that's based on site that meets with our purchasers initially to walk through their suites.
Well, all I can tell you is that when you drive downtown now, downtown Toronto, in the old days, you to look at our properties, you would keep your you'd keep your head down. But now, when you look at some of the stuff that we've accomplished over the years, you have to look way up in the sky. So what Lanterra does is we add more stars to the sky at night. That's what we've done.